With the Minecraft movie almost having released about a week ago, we've had an uptick in videos on the internet releasing showing us different situations we've had in different theaters. Now, I personally think it's quite diabolical and insane that people have just been going into these theaters and not only having quite literally a better reaction than the movie Avengers Endgame, which I thought set a pretty high bar when it comes to movie to audience reactions. But no, quite frankly, we've gotten much more interesting interactions than that. So, for example, people have quite literally been throwing popcorn at the front of the theater. They've been throwing it all over the crowd. They've been throwing it at everyone. And I know this isn't new news, but I figured I would still cover it and mention it and show you some examples of it because I think it's insane that, a Minecraft movie is such a cultural phenomena that we have people literally throwing popcorn in theaters. And it makes me think like the kids and their parents that are going just to enjoy the movie for a good time did not realize what they're signing themselves up for. Because quite literally, when you go to this movie as a kid, you're thinking, yeah, man, I'm going to see this movie. It's a game I like. It's a kid's game, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then you just have the internet cultural phenomena surrounding it where all the adults, all these people who grew up loving the games, regardless if they actually like the movie or not, they're just interested in the meme. They think the meme is funny. Chicken jockey! They think it's hilarious. So they're just going to be acting insane and throwing popcorn. And I'll even show you in a minute, there's this one case where someone does something quite insane. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Now, as you just saw, someone quite literally brought a live chicken into the theater. My main question is, how do you even sneak something like that into the theater? How do you even sneak? Like, how did they get away with that, first and foremost? And then secondly, like, how did it take up until then for the staff to actually notice that? But yeah, as you saw, they quite literally paused the movie. They're like, nah, y'all are done for. This movie's over. You're not watching it. And I gotta say, this is why I'm waiting till the movie releases digitally. And I know that's shame on me. I've not seen the movie. As a commentator, I shouldn't have watched it. I should have thoughts on it. I should give you guys feedback. And I understand that. I review things. But the thing is, I would much rather watch it at the comfort of my home, knowing that there's not going to be literal tons of popcorn thrown at me, knowing that there's not even going to be a slight chance that someone's going to pause the movie or that cops are going to interrupt the movie while I'm just trying to enjoy it, good or bad, regardless. So that's just kind of been my personal thought as to why I'm not going to watch it. But like I said, why would you want to go watch a movie if you think someone's going to be throwing popcorn everywhere at you? Like, I mean, I know, it's a fun experience, but like, if I'm getting kicked out of a movie theater, that's just going to make me mad. Like, I just went there to watch the movie and then y'all are acting crazy. So I get that the movie's big, but I just don't think people should be acting this way, obviously. And I'm not going to be like a old man being like, you guys shouldn't be this way. But I just think it's not, I don't know, it's not cool to be literally getting the whole entire movie paused. That's all I'm saying. But, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Did you, at your local theater, did you have something that happened like this? Or was the screening more a little bit tame, where people were more cordial? Maybe excited, but they didn't, like, throw popcorn. Because I know there's plenty of examples where people weren't insane in the theaters. But regardless of that, they made quite a bit of money. They made more than their budget. So it's safe to say the movie was a success. But like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments and if you had an experience like this. And anyways, I will see you in the next one.